doing a tier list for animated food. And this was
Hell yeah.
put together by a Mr. Ryan Walterson, who is just excellent at helping out with our tier list. He assembles these options. He hunts down the images. He's very creative with what he puts in there. I'm already seeing things like Abu's half-eaten bread, the chocolate pudding from Rugrats, the little cracker that's dipped in the milk from the Aristocats. That's a good one. Duff beer. I guess jelly donuts from Pokemon. No, this is creative. This is gonna be so out of okay. We do a lot of tier list. This one's probably gonna be super like just shit posty. Like if folks actually get bent out of shape, then like you're at the wrong stream. Like you,
pretty funny.
You got like,
how dare you?
Like I'm just now noticing a picture of just like no face with all the food, and it's like, dude, that's so much. Like, how do you even quantify that? And it's like, you know what? Who cares? Let's have fun. So
yeah, and I mean, to be fair, Ghibli food kind of automatically has an advantage.
Oh my gosh, the food from someone says the food from Charlotte's Web with the rat eating everything. That's a good.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Fair.
Where a rat can.
Smorgasbord.
Is a bear and a bear. Borgishborg, smorgasbord. Where a rat can glut.
The line that cracks me up, he's like, it says Charlotte crunchy. It's just the way he says. That's so weird.
Oh, we should watch Charlotte's Web sometime.
Is it on
I
YouTube?
love that
Let me see.
movie.
That's one of those films where I wouldn't be surprised if it's up on YouTube. Charlotte's Web.
The original animated one, not the stupid
No,
live action one.
It's not available. That's like the one movie that Hanna-Barbera is proud of. They're like, no, you can't just watch it for free.
I adore that movie.
There was what was that?
Oh, nothing. Go on.
There was another version of Animal Farm that I found that was done in live action, but with like little moving lips for the animals, so it looks like a sequel to Babe. It's really like, it's like, what happened to you, Babe? You used to be cool, but now you're a communist.
Yeah. It's corrupt.
Right. I feel like we can just get started, shall we?
Yeah. Are you gonna stream it for me?
Yes, my bad. Hold on 1 second. It says Charlotte crunchy. It's starting to sound more like Forrest Gump. Then you need a nice southern drawl. Like got molasses spilling out your mouth. All right, let's do this thing. All right. So the list here, we have over like 100 things. It's 139 total. Just Ryan, you went hard.
All right.
Let's just get to it. So the first thing we have is Alamo Beer from King of the Hill, and
okay. Let me hear your thoughts on Alamo Beer.
I think it's probably gonna be D tier. And
it doesn't look like very good beer to me, but I don't know. I don't really like beer that much in the first place. That looks like a Budweiser beer or something.
Exactly.
Like,
and then two-pronged thing. First off, King of the Hill. Like, I love that cast of characters. I love Hank and his family and his friends. They have got a very bad. They aren't very refined. They're the kind of folks who probably drink Bud Light in real life. The ones who are like, I've seen actual rednecks who are like, PBR me. And I'm like, really? And also Alamo canonically had food poisoning and still sold their beer to like Mexicans.
Yeah.
So D tier.
Sure.
Next is the dog from from this Pixar short.
From that short.
Let's eat the dog. No, I don't even know.
Oh, Feast. That's what it's called.
He had a bunch of food.
That's too general.
It's too general.
I've seen that short in a long. I'm sure the food looks beautifully animated because that's pretty much the only thing that I remember about that short.
Well, some of these things are a little bit too sweeping. Beautiful. Like all the food, it's like, So, all the food from Turning Red. Again, that's too general.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure it looks great, but
eat the dog from Feast. I love Boston Terriers. The apple from iTunes.
No, that's poison. F tier.
F tier. Wait,
Hell no. Taking a bite out of that.
apple fritters from regular show. I don't know.
Oh, the apple fritters from regular show were like double glazed and they were super sugar coated. It looks like it would give you
Wait,
massive cavities.
is this the kind of thing? Wasn't this the one that like that Benson's like? Where's my apple fritter?
I thought he was that way about his grilled cheese.
I think there's something where he was supposed to have like donuts, and then he asked for an apple fritter, and that was the episode of them
I'm
trying to
sure he
get the
did.
fritter. I want to put this in B tier.
It looked pretty damn good, but oh my gosh, it's one of those things where it just looks so sugary sweet that biting into it would hurt your teeth.
Right, your teeth just melt.
I would put that in C tier. I wouldn't. I think B is too generous.
Yeah, that's fair.
It
I
isn't
agree.
good, but it looks like too much.
All right, so we got arepa con queso from Encanto.
Oh,
are-
arepa con queso. Arepa.
arepa. I've never had it before, so I don't know.
Well, it's basically just baked bread with cheese in it, I believe. Or not baked, it's probably fried.
Chat.
Oh, they're typically eaten for breakfast. Oh, I didn't realize it was a breakfast dish.
There you go, chat. Sorry, I zoomed in some more there to make things
It's
easier.
cornmeal and cheese.
Cornmeal and
It
cheese.
looks pretty fucking good to me. I've never had one, but I can imagine. But it may be a little plain. It's a little plain. You know, just cornmeal and cheese. I've never tasted it, so I can't properly judge it.
Can't say.
Yeah.
Well, that's right. Someone says her mother's food heals your wounds, so that actually might be
That's
worthy
true.
of
It
like
is
A tier. Yeah. Bachelor Chow,
Yeah.
F tier.
What is that?
It's from-
Bachelor
It's from Futurama. It's like this nonsense, like almost like dog food
Oh.
for human men to eat.
That's so pathetic.
yet
really
and
hilarious.
yet hungry men exist.
You're so right.
I remember when I first saw like Hungry Man, I'm like, do I dare? But I'm like, it's frozen though. Blah. Next we have bacon pancakes from Adventure Time. Jake makes a lot of good food, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
But can I be real with you?
Yeah.
And I know that I'm probably in the minority
What are you
here,
about
but
to say?
I don't like the flavor combination of sweet and savory. So I don't personally think I would enjoy bacon in my pancakes, but I acknowledge that it is very good. I just can't appreciate it myself. I'm sorry. I'm
Wait,
sorry.
wait, hold on. So chocolate dipped pretzels are a no go?
That's sweet and salty. Savory and sweet is different.
No, it's not. Pretzels
It is.
Pretzels are savory or salty. They're both.
Pretzels are salty. I would not call a pretzel savory.
man.
Savory is like a meat. I wouldn't call it.
Really?
Yes.
Huh. I never thought of it that way. I thought savory meant salty.
No, salty and savory are different.
No, let me look this up.
They are.
Savory.
Savory is like, it's like something you get out of meat, like that umami flavor.
Savory.
Salt, yeah, exactly. Salt and umami are different. Savory and salty is different. I love, so 'cause here's the thing, no, here's the thing. I love sweet and salty. I really do. But I do not like savory and sweet. That's why I don't really like barbecue very much. Because the sweet glaze with meat, that's just not for me.
I'll have you
No.
know that savory stands for wholesome or acceptable. Not, no, that's morally. Well, you know what? Yeah, okay.
But I can acknowledge that, I mean, eating bacon with pancakes? Fuck yeah. Me eating them, like, together is not for me. But I would acknowledge that these are delicious. Sadly, it's just not for me.
I'm gonna put it in C tier.
I know, you're putting it in C tier? Really? That's where you'd put it?
It's Jake. He's got magic.
What?
Jake makes really good food. It's bacon pancakes, damn it. It's C tier. All right.
That's how you personally feel?
Yes.
All right.
Next we have bagel sandwich. I'll be real.
Oh,
That's
Yes.
probably getting B tier.
dude. All right, so on that bagel, he's got cream cheese, an egg, and salmon. Fuck yeah.
It's a good
When
combo.
when I first saw this episode, I had not come to appreciate salmon yet. And so I was like, ew, he ruined it with the smoked salmon or whatever. But now I'm like, holy shit, that looks fucking delicious.
Bagel sandwiches are next level. You can take most sandwiches and put a bagel. I mean, unless it's like a sub sandwich or whatever. But like, I don't know why, but a bagel sandwich is just fantastic. I'm weak to bagel sandwiches.
Yeah, it has to be a good bagel. And it's, yeah, if it's a good quality bagel, yeah, I can dig it.
Like from Dunkin' Donuts. I'm joking.
Come on.
Next
week. By the way, chat, Steven didn't become a vegetarian until Future. He ate meat for the majority of...
for a second.
Oh, not you, Steven. Steven Universe.
Got it.
Yeah. Just wanted to point that out. He doesn't become a vegetarian until Future.
Trebuchet Lord, thank you for subscribing. All right. The list here says...
That looks like ramen.
Banana pudding pizza, but...
Oh, well this is mixed up then, because that's a bowl of ramen.
Yeah, that must have... I think he means this right here from Doug, right there. That.
Banana pudding pizza?
I remember
that sounds like
that was an episode of Doug where like he's in a cooking class and like Roger's like, Doug, fuck you. And he like dumps bananas on Doug's pizza.
Oh.
And then the teacher's like, this is the best food ever. A+ to Doug. Doug writing in his journal is so dorky. He's like Christian. He's like, I'd beat him. But this is getting D tier.
That sounds disgusting.
Actually, I might get F tier. Yeah, banana and pizza. No, thank you. Nice try, cartoon logic.
F tier is just like, I would not touch it. Like, there's no fucking way I'd even touch it, even if it was offered to me for free. D tier probably just means like I don't like it, but would probably still taste it, if that makes sense.
There's some things mixed up in this list, by the way, so there might be a chance. Yeah. There might be a moment where things get out of order, but we'll keep trying. Next, we have Bao from Bao. This thing right
that
here.
Little Bao baby looks fucking chewy and delicious.
Do you think it would scream if you bit into it?
It probably would.
You think it'll taste good?
I don't know. I don't want to eat a baby that was gonna like scream and make a big deal about it. I'm probably not gonna.
You can kill it before you eat it.
But it's got like a, I don't know. I guess I've eaten things with faces on it.
No, just pull out a, I don't know, pull out like a, I don't know, just punch it.
I mean, you could just squish its head, I guess.
It would be really sad if it got really violent and it won't die, and it's like, and you're like,
oh no,
holding a pillow for its face.
It looks delicious and chewy, but I guess I wouldn't eat it. So.
I don't fucks with this because it can come alive in your stomach. F tier.
Ooh.
It's too much of a risk.
Now that you put it like that, yeah.
All right, next we've got Bob's Burgers burger.
Just a plain burger, but we had more specific Bob's Burgers burgers.
Do you have a list listed?
There are, because I told Ryan, I was like, there's 2 burgers from Bob's Burgers specifically that I want to put on the list, but just a regular burger?
I guess. I mean, he makes good cheeseburgers. I'm going to put it at least in B tier.
Yeah, sure. It's like a basic burger. He makes good
burgers. He tries, though. He actually does try.
Yeah, he does. I think that he has better specialty burgers than just like the regular, cheeseburger with the works. But fair. B for Bob's Burgers.
Bobby's Cookies King of the Hill, so that's right there.
His cookies?
He actually makes really good cookies that he sells it, and the Girl Scouts get angry at him.
That's right.
And Bobby...
He bakes them... He doesn't bake them with love. He's baking them for, for vindictive reasons.
Right,
and you can taste that. You can taste that in a cookie. You can taste the intentions that go into a cookie, so...
Revenge cookies. C tier.
I like C tier.
Beef testicles, Total Drama.
I've never seen Total Drama, but
nope.
Nope, not interested.
Yeah, no, thank you. Beef testicles, no, thank you. Bell pepper and beef from Cowboy Bebop. Where's this?
Ooh, yes, dude. I mean, that's a keto meal right there.
Where
That's
do you see it
peppers and
all?
beef.
I mean, yeah,
Is
I
it the
do
one
stuffed
with the
peppers
chopsticks?
right here.
I don't think it's even stuffed peppers. I think it's literally just sautéed peppers with beef.
That's really good though.
Um, that's good. That is really good. I mean, it looks like that's what it could be, but I'm not 1000% sure
That looks
if
like
that's
it's
the correct
that's
screenshot.
one of the character's hands. I think you're
I
right.
love peppers, like green peppers
Ooh,
with
so
beef.
good.
Mmm.
That's gonna go
I could go for that.
happen. Low B or high B or low A? What do you
I,
think?
I'll say high B for now. Because I think that there's better food, but that is a delicious meal, right? Everything that's in B tier is like delicious food.
We're getting some good contenders so far.
Oh my
Next,
god.
next is the cake from Arthur. Look at
Yes!
him. He's. Do
I,
you remember
I
the
love
remember the
Arthur so
episode where he's got like a contest with like his dad's baking and then like the brain's dad's ice cream parlor, and it's like who can be the cooler person, and like Mr. Radcliffe is like just so
Radcliffe. Do you
Radcliffe.
mean Mr. Ratburn?
Ratburn, Radigan, I don't know.
Ratburn, not
Ratburn,
Radcliffe.
whatever. Mr.
Hmm.
Rat-tat-tat. No, he's like, is that cake? He like loves
Yes, he's
cake.
going like, oh, are you having cake?
Dude, he's such a mooch. I love him.
I love Mr. Ratburn. I love Arthur. That I love that Arthur's dad is a not a baker, a caterer? What's the proper caterer?
Caterer, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the right way to put it.
No, it's
I love that.
Catholic.
Oh.
Sorry.
That cake looks pretty fucking good. I mean, he's eating that whole thing, so that's gotta be pretty good.
DW's face.
Yeah.
Dude, is that actually is that his imagination? Has to be.
I think what's happening in that scene is it's DW retelling what she like sees Arthur as.
That's about right.
He's like he ate the whole cake or something.
Cake Sleeping Beauty. Right here.
Oh, that cake looks nasty.
Yeah, they know what they're doing. Well, unless
It's
they
so like
magic.
melty. Like even with magic. Well, no, they weren't using magic.
Yeah.
That's why it looked so terrible. I wouldn't say F tier. I would like taste it.
No,
I would still taste
upper,
it, but it
upper
looks...
F tier.
Really?
Yep, I bet.
You wouldn't even taste it if your guardians who love you made that for you. You wouldn't even take like a little pity lick.
A pity lick.
Yeah.
That's my stripper name.
Pity lick.
No, I'm good. I'm F tier.
All right. I'd probably put it next to Alamo beer.
Caprese salad, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. That's it right there. Has to be
A caprese salad?
That looks really good.
Oh, I don't like tomatoes.
That has to be caprese salad. It has to be.
Yeah, it has tomatoes and mozzarella, so that's caprese for sure.
I like it. I'm gonna put it in B tier or lower B tier.
That's all you, because I just eat the mozzarella, I guess.
Well, some of these things are just subjective. Okay, so it says Bugs Bunny carrot. So yeah, I mean as a kid,
plain ass raw carrot.
Yeah, watch out. Well, the thing is, it's one of those things where as a kid you're like, oh my god, it looks so good. You have it, and you're like, oh, this is terrible.
I mean, I know what you're talking about, but I would not put the carrot in that category.
You don't think put it in D tier?
Oh, I meant as in I would not put it in the category as in as a child I look at it and think, oh my god, that looks delicious.
I thought it
like you know in Land Before Time.
Yep, that's on this list by the way.
Okay, well the tree star looks delicious, but I would not eat a leaf. That carrot doesn't like evoke those emotions from me. It's just like, it's just a raw carrot for a bunny. So I'd rather have like roasted carrots with seasoning.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
In a stew or something.
Exactly.
Not just a carrot.
Okay. Cheese from Wallace and Gromit. I'll be real, looks really good.
I do love
cheese. Gromit. Wallace and
I wouldn't
Gromit.
put it in B. I'd probably put it in C.
I'm gonna put it right there. It looks really good to me.
It does look pretty good. It looks like a piece of cake. That's kind of why it looks so good.
Anime Game says, fun fact, Mel Blanc hated carrots so much that he had to put them into spittoons after he ate them for the part. Wow, he actually ate the carrots.
Wow, he actually ate carrots? That's crazy.
Wensleydale, that's right. Next we've got
a method actor.
Cheeseburger from VeggieTales. My precious cheeseburger.
Oh, cheeseburger. We want your cheeseburger. That looks like shit.
Yeah, it's awful.
It doesn't look like a very appealing burger.
Sorry, I'm putting it right there. It looks like McDonald's.
Even then, that looks pretty generous. I wouldn't really want to eat that. I'd put that in F tier.
No, it's the squash you're eating.
I wouldn't want to eat either of those things.
You're eating Mr. Lutz. All right, next we got cheeseburgers from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
Ooh.
Those look really good. Hold on, I'm gonna find
the scene. It's a cheeseburger that falls from heaven. That's gotta be pretty fucking good.
Hold on, I gotta find the scene. It's really good.
Oh! Do you know
This movie is so much fun.
I do like this movie a lot. Oh, you know what? It's got like mustard on it.
What's wrong with that? Mustard's
They
delicious.
ruined it. Mustard and ketchup all smothered on the bread. Ruined.
Look how happy he is though. Because it's mustard and ketchup.
I mean, maybe if it had like mayo and ketchup instead.
That's a pretty good combo. Mayo and mustard's pretty good to
mustard, ugh.
I'm gonna put this in B tier.
B? Man, you're being generous.
I
You'd put that over whatever. That's all right.
You know, no, you're right.
I think C tier is okay. I do think they look good, but I don't think they look that fucking good.
Next, we've got Cheesy Poofs from South Park.
Oh.
I mean, D tier.
D. Whatever.
Cheesy Poofs. Chicken Pies from Chicken Run.
Chicken pies. I mean, looking at that picture, it doesn't look like a very good chicken pie. I love like a pot pie, but that one doesn't look very good. It looks kind of bland. Not even got like that nice golden crust on it.
I mean, it hasn't been baked yet.
Oh, well, if it's raw, if the picture is just a raw chicken pot pie, then hell no.
Let's see here. Chicken.
But the chickens that we love die for it, so it's kind of a sad chicken pot pie.
I can't believe we're getting a sequel to this. This is so bizarre.
Yeah. I don't know.
Where's the pie? Where's the pie? There they are.
Yeah, those ones are all unbaked. They don't look very good to me, to be honest. I'm not saying that I wouldn't love a chicken pot pie, but those ones don't look very good to me. They look like they don't have flavor.
Let's do...
You're putting it in C?
Yeah. Where'd you put it?
I'd put it in D. It doesn't look that good.
I think it could be better than a beer or cheesy pizza.
You think that's on par with bacon pancakes? Like, I admit that I don't even like sweet and savory, but I can admit that bacon pancakes are probably fucking delicious.
Right, it's
just not for me. Yeah.
Upper D. All right, next we got the chili dogs from Sonic the Hedgehog. That's going to be like probably low B tier for me. I love chili dogs.
I do love a chili dog.
Sonic the Hedgehog actually made me like love chili dogs, and I've been holding that ground ever since.
Sure.
Next
that's fine.
Chocolate cake from SpongeBob.
Chocolate cake.
Oh, chocolate bar. SpongeBob. Chocolate bar.
Oh, chocolate bar. I mean, it's just a standard chocolate bar. It might taste well. You know, here's the thing. Like I said, I do like sweet and salty. So if you imagine
sweet and savory,
the taste of sea salt, they're underwater. It's a sea salt chocolate bar. That's pretty good.
But then it's gonna go nasty wet and everything.
But it's cartoon chocolate.
I'm putting this in D tier.
I'd say it's D.
Maybe lower C.
Well, I think C is okay. I'd put it on. Yeah. I mean, it's just chocolate. And yeah, if you imagine it, like, if we're really imagining this chocolate bar underwater, it would be pretty rank. So.
Chef's salty chocolate balls from South Park.
I do like sweet and salty.
I honestly think it's probably going to be right.
They make it seem like they're pretty good.
People love them, dude. I mean, it's the name and the joke, but apparently they're really good.
I'm telling you, sweet and salty.
It's so weird to think that Chef's been gone from the show for like... What's up? What are you laughing at?
Nothing, just Chef's chocolate balls.
He hasn't been on the show. Like, I think the duration of the show has... Like, there's a halfway point in season 10, and we're like in season 23. So it's like the majority of the show is without Chef now. That's kind of an interesting thing about.
Yeah. Such a significant character. Yeah,
until things got weird. Chocolate pudding from Rugrats.
It doesn't look like anything special to me.
Stu, why are you making chocolate pudding? Oh yeah, that scene hits so hard now as an adult.
I mean, the scene is great. The pudding doesn't look like anything good. Rugrats has got such a weird style that like food does not look appealing at all in this universe.
Or people.
Anything really.
Making chocolate pudding.
It's 4 o'clock in the morning. Why on earth are you making chocolate pudding?
Because I've lost control of my life. Here's your pudding, Angelica.
Oh, that's okay, Uncle Stu. I'm not hungry anymore.
Yeah, look at that. It's just like a...
It just screams so good. His voice acting's so good. Making chocolate pudding.
I put that in D tier.
Yeah, it's like just it's a stovetop chocolate pudding.
Yeah, which isn't bad, but it doesn't look great.
Chunky chicken from Rocco's Modern Life. Yeah, it's like their little version of KFC.
I'm less familiar with Rocco's Modern Life, to be honest.
It's not chunky, it's choky chicken.
Choky chicken?
I just think it's just KFC.
Yeah, so D, maybe?
It is. Probably
wouldn't not eat it, probably.
Right there. Kongi from Mulan. This right here.
Oh, isn't it kanji?
Kanji, I'm sorry.
So I might be wrong.
It's just rice, eggs, and bacon, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think the way it's cooked, is more specific than that, but that looks pretty good to me. It's like a rice porridge. It's like rice porridge with eggs and bacon. That looks pretty good to me.
Let me see real fast.
I would eat that.
That's what kanji looks like.
I haven't had it, so maybe it's not good, but I see eggs and bacon with...
Oh, it is like a porridge.
Yeah. It is porridge. It doesn't look like the most amazing thing, but
Okay.
I would not eat it. Does it look gross? Can I see a picture?
Yeah, it's on the screen.
No, it's not.
It's not?
It's not.
Oh, I had the wrong tab. My bad.
Yeah.
Alright, can y'all see that now?
Oh, I don't know. I probably wouldn't eat all of it, but I'd eat that.
I'd try it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it in C tier.
I think C tier is fine, because we don't really know what it tastes like, but it looks pretty good to me. I see a hot mess within a bowl.
Right, yeah. That's where I put it. Cookie Cat ice cream sandwich from...
That's an A tier.
That looks really tasty.
That looks divine. Maybe I don't know if I'd put it in S tier, but
no, it's not.
Definitely A tier. It's a good looking ice cream sandwich, and it's got character. It looks delicious. Strawberry with vanilla ice cream wrapped inside a chocolate cookie. Yum. That's good.
I'm getting really hungry. the cookies from Alice in Wonderland.
Oh.
Right, yeah, C tier.
They look, kind of just like grandma's cookies, the ones that you find in the tin. Which, not to knock those cookies, they are good. Just kind of like basic little butter cookies, but
The cookies from Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. That's the crack cookies that like Frankie Foster's like, wow, give me the cookies.
I don't know. They don't really look like anything that special. They just look like regular chocolate chip cookies.
I bet they're really good. I'll put them right.
I would rather have Chef's
Go on.
You know.
I would like to have Chef's chocolate salty balls. Salty chocolate balls. I don't know. We got creme de la creme de wait, I'm messing this. Creme de la creme a la Edgar. That's right. With this little
Edgar.
He's like, "Oh, give me I got a cracker."
So it's just a cracker with milk?
Yeah.
With cream?
That's it.
I mean, in the movie it looks really good. I don't know if I
It
really
looks
want a
delicious in the
cracker with
movie.
milk. Yeah, I think I'd rather have
Just
like
a cracker with milk. It's just like, ew.
if it was
poison.
if it was just like a nice buttered cookie dipped in milk, that would be nice. But a cracker?
Yeah.
I think I might actually put that in D tier.
A cracker with milk, you're right. It's worse than
A
chug.
cracker with milk? I don't know.
No, you're right, actually. We'll put it right above bugs and this nasty ass carrot.
And also, yes, that is roofied milk and it knocks them all
Roofied
out
milk,
afterwards.
right, yeah.
So.
Hey, Edgar, don't. Cuckoo Cola. Oh, this is from the Rescuers. Oh my God, Chippendale Rescue Rangers episode with the soda cult. I don't like soda. I don't like soda. So
yeah, I think I might just straight up put that in F. Like, I don't think I would drink it. Would you drink it?
I'd try.
If it was
some.
offered to you, you'd try it. Okay.
If it's a mixer, maybe.
Okay. It just looks like Hi-C fruit punch.
It probably is
carbonated or something. Blech.
Curry risotto from Food Wars.
Ooh. Curry risotto. That sounds really fancy.
Wait, it says an omelet though in the picture.
That thing that you're clicking on looks like an egg dish. Is that really curry?
That's what it says.
Risotto?
Curry risotto. This looks really good though.
You know, I don't think I've ever had a risotto. Or a risotto. I don't know how you say it.
Risotto. Let me see here real fast. I'm gonna look this up. Curry risotto.
Yeah, curry risotto.
Curry risotto omelet? Hold on.
Oh,
there is a curry risotto omelet. Yes. Ooh. Oh yeah, that's what it is. Hold on, I'm putting it over there. See that? Look at that. It looks tasty as hell. That looks really good.
Sorry, someone's spamming the chat, but that does look really delicious.
I'll take care of it. My car. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Let's do this. I never watched Food Wars before.
I've never watched it either, but it does look like fun just to see animated food.
It's a risotto inside the omelet.
So it's rice within an egg omelet with curry?
What we got here?
This beautiful crosshatch pattern for which to finish things off. A little parsley leaf in the corner, and this
doesn't sound like... Oh, somebody else. But it doesn't sound like Bobbish.
Is done.
Or Babish.
No. This is they have
probably really
Babish isn't just the one guy anymore.
Would this get me first place in a cooking competition?
I don't know if
that looks really pretty though.
It does. They made it very beautiful.
Ooh, this is really good. The creamy.
I feel like I could probably eat like half of that, and then my gut would burst. It looks pretty good.
I really want eggs right now.
I do love eggs and rice. Like, you can't get... That's pretty basic and delicious. Yeah,
right
B tier is good. That's good.
All right, next we've got the Death Sandwich from regular show.
Oh.
I mean, this thing is like top notch. It's apparently like you have to wear like.
Wait, is that the Death Sandwich, or is the one with the little horns the Death Sandwich?
Horns.
Because that one has like a little. Further to your left, there's like one with the red bread with the little horns.
That's from another show. This is Death Sandwich right here.
Okay. I thought that was regular show.
It's
what's on the sandwich? It's on the Death Sandwich. I mean, it doesn't look bad, but I don't know if it looks that phenomenal.
Sandwich.
I mean, holy shit, that is a huge sandwich.
Cross section on this guy.
So it's meatballs, ham slices, and bread. That's it.
I mean, that sounds delicious, but I don't know. It's not
A tier.
It doesn't look that delicious. I don't know.
I'm gonna put it in
maybe
like
B tier.
Yeah, like B tier. I'm gonna put it right.
They didn't even toast it.
Yeah, but right there.
I feel like regular show has much more delicious looking food to offer.
Agreed. We've got the devil fruit from One Piece. I don't
I've never
know.
watched One Piece.
So,
It looks like a football.
right. If it's anime Naruto, it's probably gonna kill you, or give you stretchy powers. I don't know. We had donuts from The Simpsons. I mean,
They don't look like that great of donuts. I mean, I wouldn't say no, but
C tier.
yeah, that's fair.
I know they sell the donuts at Universal,
Oh yeah?
but it's like still.
Have you had them?
No, I've never been to Universal, but
You've never been to Universal? Oh, it's pretty fun.
no, I've never been. I'll have to go someday.
And listen, I love a good donut. You know Bob's Donuts. That's a good donut.
Those donuts are fucking good.
Simpsons does not look like Bob's Donuts quality.
God, those donuts were so fucking good. All right, Doofenshmirtz quality bratwurst.
Ooh, well, I love bratwurst. Oh, well, look at those.
Those look awful.
Pathetic. They look pale. That's gross.
I don't know.
I don't know. They don't look very good.
Duff beer from The Simpsons. I mean, I'm putting it right next.
That's same with Alamo. Doesn't look like good beer.
Egg tarts from Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Ooh, okay. The idea of an egg tart sounds really delicious. I've had an egg tart, and they're okay. I don't think they're incredible. Maybe C tier, based on just my personal experience. Like, they are good. I would enjoy it, but it's not. Mid.
Right there.
I'm sorry. Like, I'm sure there are some people who are like, holy shit, egg tarts are fucking phenomenal, but I think they're just okay. Enjoyable, but I wouldn't seek them out.
Okay, here we go. Regular show.
Okay.
The Excellence Challenge. So it's the I'm Excellent hats. Oh man.
What's everything that's on it? Because it looks like a heavy omelet.
I really want to go and get like Waffle House right now. Excellent challenge. Hold on. I'm hungry. What was I thinking?
I know. What were we thinking?
I was doing so well today
with this
too.
list.
I was doing great. Oh, hold on.
This isn't gonna be easy.
Just stick to the training.
I love this show.
Hey Benson,
I love this show.
Sorry about what I said before. Even though you're a jerk most of the time,
the omelet.
you're still a good friend. Thanks.
Yeah, look. Oh, and it's got biscuits on it. Ooh.
You got a bowl of fruit, 2 biscuits, you got cheese. Looks like you got like some kind of chili.
The chili. Ooh.
And then the egg. The thing is, like, that many eggs can make your heart stop. Unless you're Gaston.
I mean, I would eat like maybe an 1/8 of that entire thing.
The character designs are regular with the noses.
Finish.
Step aside.
So many fights in this show. Love it.
It's so great.
All right.
There's no way that I could ever eat that whole thing, but that looks delicious. I'd put that in A tier.
I'm about to say, well, I don't know about A tier. Maybe
No,
like upper
put it in
B
B
tier.
tier.
Because it's just a lot of food.
It is a lot of food, but that would last me like a whole week. So
I'm about to say that's a lot of egg. Next we got I lost track here. Every meat burrito from regular show.
Ooh, okay. In concept.
Yes.
Sounds amazing. And yet I watched the Babish episode and he tasted it and he was like, kind of lose the flavor of anything because it's every single meat.
It's pretty bad actually from his video. I watched it and it's like that looks pretty. Actually, I put it in F tier.
Oh, you wouldn't even take a single bite out of it? I would take a bite out of it. I would taste it
because it's like the meat he puts in. It's like giraffe and snake and stuff. It's like ew. So no.
What? Does he really?
Hold on.
I didn't think it was that exotic.
Let's see. Meat burrito.
I would take a bite out of it.
Maybe I'm wrong. Hold on. Let me see.
Yeah. But it's true, like, you really only need a few meats that complement each other. You don't need every single meat because then they just conflict with each other.
I might correct this. I might be wrong.
Burritos, Jim Bros, burritos, Jim Bros, burritos. We are the Jim Bros. Jimbo, Jimmy, Jim. Introducing our new every meat burrito. It's got every meat. Crow, Gator, Boysen, Chuckle, Puffin, Crustacean, Naked Mole Rat.
That sounds awful.
Naked mole rat. All right, I guess I don't know if I'd really want to eat a rat.
Spotted bat, dog face bat,
holy shit.
red deer, lowland taper. No, nah, this is F tier.
That's impossible. Yeah.
Sorry.
In concept, it sounds fantastic.
I'm
just...
holding them accountable. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Hagfish?
Yeah, I saw hagfish. Narwhal. Kookaburra? What?
Blobfish. Bulldog stargazer. Tuffled titmouse.
A tuffled titmouse.
Polish chicken. Platypus. Dumbo octopus. Yeah, no thank you.
That's absurd.
No thank you.
Yeah.
Real.
That's a shame.
Eye holes from Rick and Morty. I don't know what this is.
It
looks awful.
That looks disgusting. Fucking gross. If it comes from Rick and Morty, it's gotta be disgusting.
Fire flakes from Avatar. I can't recall what that is.
Ooh. They basically just look like hot flakes. Like crispy little flakes that are super hot and spicy.
Ooh, I would love that actually.
But they burn really, really hot.
Ooh, I would love that.
Really hot.
You bring it on. I'm gonna put this in.
They look too spicy for me.
Put this in.
I feel like even the smell of them would like make my eyes water.
I'll try it.
Okay.
Fish from Pingu.
I've never watched Pingu, but
is it
just a raw fish?
Yep, I'm putting that F tier.
Yeah, not that like I can't enjoy something like sushi or something, but that doesn't look great.
No, thank you. Footlong.
Not unless I was in a survival situation.
Right.
I'd just eat like a raw fish.
We have the footlong taco dog from Bob's Burgers. Where is this at?
Oh, that's like at the very bottom. It's like a screenshot with Tina in her pink jacket right there.
Right here?
Yeah, that doesn't look good. It's like carnival food. It's like a hot dog carnival food. It's like a hot dog stuffed inside a taco.
That's lame.
It doesn't look good to me, to be honest.
I would probably eat it, though.
You would? I don't think I'd eat it. I'd be like, I'll pass. I'll smell it while I'm passing the booth, but I'm not going to take a bite out of that.
I'm so hungry. All right, fried bear. Ew, bear? No, thank you.
A bear? Well, look at the picture, though. It looks so crispy.
Yeah, it's anime. Of course it looks good.
I know.
Nah, I can't do bear. I've had bear before.
You have?
But it was in a burger.
What did it taste like?
It was combined with a burger, so with like pork. So it was just very gamey. I didn't care for it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put it.
In the picture, it looks really good.
I'd
take a bite out of it. I would at least take a bite out of it, so that's fair.
Oh my god, there we go.
Just above a carrot.
Frito pie with Wolf brand chili from King of the Hill. So it's Peggy's famous Frito pie.
Frito pie? I don't know.
It's gonna taste so absolutely average and below average.
Maybe D tier. Like
it's gonna be D tier. She's not good at cooking.
If she gave it to me, I'd be like, oh, thanks, Peggy, and take like a tiny little bite and be like,
Right.
But I wouldn't like straight up just be like, I'm not eating this. Because I agree, like a Frito pie probably does taste really good, but Peggy's Frito pie is probably nothing special.
Then we got Gotcha pork roast from Food Wars. I don't know what that.
Ooh, pork roast. That looks
shit.
good.
Looks amazing. I'm putting this in like A tier.
Yeah, that looks really yummy.
Yeah, it's an A tier. That looks delicious.
A pork roast looking like that? Hell yeah.
We got gravy from Ed and Eddie. Ew.
Gravy?
Ew, what's it?
Okay, anything that comes out of Ed and Eddie looks gross. There's no way.
That's getting D tier. F tier, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Gray stuff from Beauty and the Beast. I've actually had this before when I was at Disney World. It's really good. It's like a little.
What is it?
Is it
sweet?
It is sweet. It's like a little pastry almost.
Oh.
It is delicious. Well, I'm gonna put this in. I'll put this in actually in upper B.
Sure. I'll take your word for it.
Try the gray stuff. It's delicious. Don't believe me? Then try it yourself. That's the lyrics.
Good job.
Grilled cheese deluxe from regular show.
Ooh.
From Cheezers.
Oh, dude.
That looks really good. A good grilled cheese is top notch.
Yeah. That looks really yummy. That's got to be at least a B tier.
Fuck, I'm so hungry.
Nice grilled cheese that's like nice and crispy and it's just the right amount of toasted. I mean, I'd pull the stupid little olive out. That's useless, but it looks good.
That's just for decor. I would put this in upper B. I would put this above the seasoned meal.
Oh, for sure. I would rather eat the grilled cheese above the omelet, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm moving things around a bit here.
For sure.
Actually, this looks better than that. There we go. Cool. Gumbo from The Princess and the Frog. Actually, this looks fantastic.
Yeah, I love a gumbo.
Let's go into A tier, actually.
A tier?
Yeah.
Sure.
I have a good gumbo with nice spice to it. Oh, well, I guess it's not really gumbo, but it doesn't have spice to it.
Exactly. You gotta have the spice.
The spice melange. Gummy berry juice from Gummy Bears. Gummy Bears.
Oh, I've never watched that, but what is it, just juice?
Yep, makes you jump though.
Oh, well, that's up to you then, I guess. I just put it in I don't know.
Yeah, me too. Look at the berry. He's like offering you, like, you want to hit? Hamburger from Popeye. Oh no, that's awful.
Nah. These are burgers from like the 50s or something. They can't be that good.
Honey from Winnie the Pooh.
That honey looks incredible. It doesn't even look like honey. It looks like queso cheese.
Thank you. It always looked like to me as honey or as like cheddar cheese, like melted cheese from Taco Bell.
I swear it looks like queso. It looks really delicious though. It looks like golden nectar cheese. Just I don't know.
When I was a kid, I thought it was mustard, and I would actually put my hands in the mustard bottle and like lick it.
No.
And I'm like, how does?
You like mustard?
Oh, I love mustard.
Ew.
You to yourself. Mustard's great.
Explains a lot.
What? I'm gonna dump mustard in your eyeballs when I see you next.
No, that's so mean. How could you say that?
Mustard gas. No. I remember putting my finger, being like, yeah, mustard. That's what he's eating, even though it said honey on it. I remember putting my finger in the mustard like bottle and licking it. My mom walked in and she's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "When he told me."
I was your mom. I'd punish you. What's wrong with you?
Throw mustard at me.
Little child.
It's actually 3 weeks ago.
I put that in B tier at least. Yep. It looks good. I don't care if it's honey or cheese. It looks delicious. It's not mustard though, for sure.
Right there.
Yeah.
Ice cream from Lilo and Stitch. I wouldn't know. This guy never got a chance to eat it. It looks really good though. Actually.
It looks good.
Yeah, I'm gonna put this in.
It's mint chocolate chip too, so that's fuck.
I'm
That's
hungry.
a good flavor of ice cream.
Right there.
Sure.
Inferno wings from Regular Show. They're way too hot, so I can't eat them.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna put that in.
Yeah, love a spicy wing, but that's too much.
Well, you like on an acid trip with this one, so. Or do you? No, that's the spice eating contest from Regular Show with Mississippi Queen.
Yeah, I mean, I can completely understand that you kind of get like a high feeling off of eating stuff that's really spicy, but that stuff, it's literally on fire.
Little spikes of the 8 Nesquik powder. You know, what's the most like deranged thing you did eating food as like a kid or adult? Like, I know folks are like, "Oh, I put chips in my sandwiches," and it's like, who cares? Everyone does that. I mean, what's some true like heinous thing you done? Because for me, like,
stick your hand in a thing of mustard is what you did.
Yeah, I did that. I made pepper sandwiches when I was a kid.
What do you mean by pepper sandwiches?
I took the pepper shaker and put it in a piece between 2 pieces of bread and I ate it.
Ooh, I thought you meant maybe like actual peppers.
So it's a ketchup sandwich. So it's a cereal with ice cubes in it. Putting cheese on my peanut butter sandwich. My grandpa ate raw onions.
Pancakes with ketchup? Ew.
Ketchup and spaghetti. Ugh. Ketchup with salad. Ugh. Ew. That's all.
Ketchup and spaghetti makes sense. I mean, it's tomato paste, just loaded with sugar.
Cold hot dog out of the fridge. As a tot, I took my baby spoon and ate half a tub of butter. Ew.
I can see it with the butter.
Tuna and
especially
a glass
if it was
of milk.
salted butter.
Ew. No, some of these are pretty terrible. Ew.
Orange soda and popcorn? No.
That's not too bad.
Oh my god.
That's not too bad.
No, that's like vomit flavor. Are you kidding me?
Oh my god, don't say that. Ew.
It is.
You would know. You're a vomit expert at this point from looking up your information.
Shut up. It was for school, okay?
I'm just goofing on you.
You're trying to throw me under the bus like this.
I mean, compared to me, with all the cursed things I look up.
Right?
I'm like,
You've
not
got
only...
it all like lined up on your DVD shelf.
Right.
Come on.
I was moving my DVDs around actually yesterday. I'm like, man, there's so much terrible war crimes I have planned for my team to work on. Peanut butter and carrots. That's not too bad. Hot dog with a regular bread slice.
Yeah, I mean, they have like celery and carrots, so peanut butter and carrots doesn't sound... Or sorry, peanut butter and celery, so carrots doesn't sound too different.
Chocolate bacon soda?
Chocolate bacon soda.
Mormon Jello. Alright, moving on.
Anyways.
The isotope dog from The Simpsons. That looks...
I mean...
What is it? Onion, relish, and cheese?
I don't like how everything is not mixed together. Everything should be, like, mixed in and being friendly with each other.
Yeah, no thank you. I'll put this,
Yeah.
in D tier.
Like, I imagine it would taste okay, but you gotta mix all that stuff together.
Jake's perfect sandwich. Okay.
Ooh, the perfect sandwich? Yeah.
Well, should we pull up the video?
Is there a babish?
The steak sounds good, but if it's... I don't know.
It would be hard to bite out of a sandwich.
Right.
Biting a steak and, like, ripping it apart with your teeth like that is... Unless it's, like, a really thin...
Yes.
Steak, then... So, well, okay, so here's the thing. Remember earlier when we were talking about Bobby's cookies and how you can taste what goes into the food?
Uh-huh.
You can tell that, like, love was put into this sandwich, which makes it look so goddamn delicious.
I mean...
But at the same time, like, ripping it apart like a thick-ass steak with your teeth, and I'd have to pick off the tomatoes and the fucking pickles and shit. I'll leave it up to you because there's a lot of stuff on that sandwich that I wouldn't eat, but I
low A tier.
That's a pretty good fucking sandwich. Yeah,
A
tier is good.
Next we've got Jawbreakers from Ed, Edd n Eddy. No.
No.
D tier.
Everything that exists in that world just looks disgusting.
Right. We got jelly donuts from Pokemon.
They don't look that amazing. S tier.
I'm gonna put it in...
I'd say D tier.
Yeah.
They don't look that great.
It's just rice balls, you know?
Yeah, which, not that they can't be good, but they don't look that phenomenal.
Right.
Yeah, it's just rice with, like, seaweed wrapped around it. Is there anything even inside them? Jelly?
There we go.
If there was just jelly wrapped inside rice, that sounds disgusting. Well, that's not true, but...
Depends.
It doesn't sound amazing.
We got Jiggly Souffle Omelet from Food Wars.
Ooh, well, Food Wars, they've got it, don't they?
Look at that right there.
That? Ooh. That's a souffle omelet? Damn.
I don't know how I feel about this. Yeah, it looks really good.
I mean, so have you ever had, how do I say this? Like, had a really fluffy omelet?
Yes, I have. I make fluffy omelets.
Okay, so that's kind of what I imagine this to be like, because it's like a souffle, right? So
Yes.
it'd be really, like, light and airy. And with, like, what is that? What's the red stuff?
Some kind of sriracha? Some kind of chili pepper, maybe?
That looks pretty good.
Wait, hold on. It says in the thing. I can't read the last word. Oh, Ryan, I wish you were here. I'm gonna put this in lower A tier. Looks really good.
It looks pretty damn good.
The Joyful Burger from The Amazing World of Gumball. I've never seen it before, so I don't know. Right there.
I mean, it just looks like a regular cartoon burger. It doesn't look like...
Yeah,
maybe we're probably missing the context of the episode. Maybe it's, like, phenomenal, but it doesn't look that great.
I might just put it above Mr. Lutz's burger.
It just looks like a basic cartoon burger.
I'm gonna move Cartman down a bit. Right there. Yeah. Kiku Fuku Mochi from Jujutsu Kaisen.
Jujutsu Kaisen?
That looks really good, though.
I love a mochi. Wait, what's in it? Is it just a regular mochi, or does it have something special in it?
I don't know. It looks like it's some kind of matcha, right?
Yeah. It does look pretty good. I do love a mochi. I don't really care for... I like ice cream mochi. Like a green tea ice cream mochi, that would be delicious. But just a regular mochi is just a little bit too chewy for me.
Damn it, I'm hungry. We're gonna put this in upper B.
I think lower. I was gonna say lower B, but upper B is fine.
Actually, I might do mid B right there.
Really? I'd rather eat Steven Universe's sandwich above that.
I'm moving some things around. Actually, I'm gonna put that right there. Okay, cool. Next, we've got the Krabby Patty, which, you know, based on this picture, it doesn't look that great.
Look at how thick that tomato slice is. I'd have to peel that whole stupid thing off. There's no bacon.
I don't think it's tomato. I think it's red onion. Hold on.
That's even worse. I hate red onion. Are you sure? Are you sure it's not a tomato?
Hold on, I'm looking it up.
Tomato and lettuce sounds like the most like the basics that you'd put on a burger.
It's
So
time for the moment you've been waiting for.
This episode fucked me so hard as a kid. Like,
I know.
'cause I remember like being like, I can't wait. No, you're right, it's tomato. It's tomato.
It doesn't look that good.
No, when he's like the secret ingredient and it cuts to the intro at the end, I was livid as a kid. I was like, wait, is that it? And I started playing the cards. I'm like, we got fooled.
Yeah.
In hindsight, though, how fucking epic though. That was wonderful. Krabby Patty is getting.
Yeah.
I mean,
I wouldn't want to eat a Krabby Patty.
Me neither.
As a kid, it looked phenomenal, but now I'm just like, no. If we're like grossed out by the idea of chocolate underwater, then imagine meat underwater.
I'm putting it right there. Actually, no, right there. Nah, right there. Yeah, I don't want it. And also, there's so much SpongeBob lore to warn me of what could be in this thing.
Yeah. No, thank you.
The Krusty Burger, nope.
The Krusty Burger?
It's going F tier. Krusty works with the worst companies ever. He's full of it. So
you're right.
Put it right there.
Although I am sad to say that by looking at the picture of it, I would probably take a bite.
It's like dripping with cheese, bacon, burger patties. Looks like some kind of provolone, cheddar cheese.
Ooh, yeah, I would take a bite out of it. But if it was like disgusting, yeah, I'd probably spit it out, but I'd still take a bite out of it.
Lasagna from Garfield.
I do love a lasagna. That doesn't look, that particular drawing though doesn't look super special to me.
It has cheese sticking out. I'm gonna put this in right there next to Winnie.
Sure. You're right. The droopy, stringy, cheesy look does look appealing in cartoon.
Right next to, right now we got the cheddar cheese dog with Sonic, lasagna with Garfield, and then the honey mustard with Pooh.
Not honey mustard. I'm just gonna call it cheese queso. It says queso.
It's yellow mustard. All right.
It's not. You're sick. You're a deranged little child.
The Leaning Tower of Cheesa from a Goofy movie.
That looks disgusting. It's just whiz cheese.
The Leaning
Is
Tower
it cheese whiz?
Cheesa. Yeah, it's awful.
That looks disgusting. Just like the super plasticky processed cheese. No.
Yeah, put that upper F tier.
I love that movie and I love that scene. That cheese looks horrible.
Little bits from Rick and Morty. I don't know because I don't know what the food is. There's too many things to call out.
Oh, that's right. That's from one of the little TV
ads.
Yeah, it doesn't. It looks like nothing. It looks like a crumb. What's the point?
Lucky Captain Rabbit King Nuggets from the Powerpuff Girls. This is actually really one of my favorite episodes of the entire series. There's so much like slapstick. All I wanted was some cereal. What you got there, Rabbit? It's just cereal.
I'll let you decide.
It's just cereal.
It looks like Captain Crunch or something.
It's exactly it. I'll put it right next to Cheesy Poofs. The Luther Burger from the Boondocks. Okay, so I'm glad you put this one. Hold on, let me pull it up. I love that episode of the Boondocks with the soul food stuff.
Yeah.
Boondocks.
That looks amazing.
I'd actually say it here. Where is it? Oh. Maybe I shouldn't put a clip of the Boondocks on the stream.
Okay.
Yeah, but there's like it's like a big old burger patty, cheese, bacon, onions, and then sandwiched between 2 Krispy Kreme donuts. I remember like
Holy shit.
Ryan takes a bite out of it and he goes into like diabetic shock or something like that. And comes out of it. But like it's not healthy for you, but apparently it's like really addictive. The thing is like people
I mean, yeah.
I'm gonna say that like
Go on.
carbs and sugar, like food addiction's like fucking real. Like when people are like, oh, it's addiction only is like with drugs or, you know, mental, emotional habits. And that's like, dude, food can be physical, mental, and emotional, and also you need it. So that's a hard one to break. I don't know.
Maybe D tier. I would take again, I don't really care for sweet and savory. So like the donut mixed with the meat is kind of like, oh, I don't know. But I would still take a bite out of it.
I'm gonna put it in B tier.
You put it in B tier? All right.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's really good.
It does look like it's really good, even with like the donuts and shit. I don't know.
It's terrible for you, but it looks really good. No, fuck Steven Universe is going above that. No, I'm joking. I said that meme. All right, macaroni and cheese from Courage the Cowardly Dog. No.
That mac and cheese does not look very good.
It's awful. All the cheese is on top of the. No, that's awful.
Macaroni's on the bottom. It's like it's not evenly distributed.
I put it like right there.
The cheese and the macaroni has to make love to each other, and that is not it.
That's not making love at all. That's just shoulder to shoulder.
It just looks awful. It's just there are some TV shows like Ed, Edd n Eddy, Courage the Cowardly Dog. Nothing coming out of that show looks good. Not that you'd want to eat.
Next we've got marmalade sandwiches from Paddington. So this stuff is supposed to be like top notch.
A marmalade sandwich sounds really nice, like with a nice cup of tea.
A little toast crunch. I'm putting this in I think it's in B tier.
I've never tried it, so I can't really say, but the sound of it sounds really nice.
No, it sounds really tasty actually. I want that. Next we've got the meatloaf from Johnny Test. What was his dad's
Johnny
meatloaf?
Test? Gross. That looks disgusting.
No, this looks awful.
F tier. I wouldn't even taste it. I'd be like, no, thank you.
You know what? Yeah.
Cool.
Put this right there.
No.
Right there. Next we've got moon waffles from The Simpsons. I don't know what that is.
Moon waffles is literally burnt caramelized waffles wrapped around a stick of butter.
Ew,
Hell no.
That sounds
awful. That sounds terrible.
No, that's an
Look
F
at
tier.
that. Look at that. Those little things wrapped around the butter is like burnt waffles. Looks disgusting.
Right there.
That's F.
I'll put that right there actually. The Naco from Kim Possible. Okay, so I actually thought this was
the Naco.
No, the only thing is it looks like a big old dirty diaper. It's just like
yeah, but the idea of it sounds delicious.
Let's see here.
It's like nachos inside of a taco. Sounds good.
It doesn't make sense though, because the chips would cut the roof of your mouth.
That's true, but if you took delicate bites, maybe.
Taco.
It does look like a diaper.
Nacho. I call it the Naco.
You want?
So here's this. It's like I
It sounds
imagine
like a
it'd be a
concept.
similar texture from like having potato chips in a sandwich. You just
Okay.
gotta like be careful how you bite it. It looks really good. Have you ever just eaten like a taco or a burrito and then taken a bite of your tortilla chip with it?
I've put little tortilla chips between my tacos before, or even
that's like
okay. You know, one thing is you have to do it right, or if the chip goes up into your roof of your mouth, like you'll bleed to death.
Yeah. That's a little dramatic, but
I've died before.
just
I've been there.
imagine you took the perfect bite though, and it's nice and crunchy, and it doesn't scratch the top of your mouth. I think that would be really good. I'd give that a B.
I'm gonna put it.
That sounds delicious.
I'll put it right there. Okay, we've got New Orleans food from The Simpsons. That's too broad.
New Orleans food, yeah, come on.
Have you seen that sequence before?
Is it where he's just going on like a montage of eating all the foods?
It's actually really good. Dude, how do you not explode?
Right. It like makes my tummy feel heavy just looking at that.
I feel like it's too much. I feel like it's not. It's like there's a lot of things in there that looks great. There's some that I'm like I wouldn't try that, but like there's like saying like can you rate New Orleans food? And it's like well S tier then.
Right. But there's a lot of those that I probably wouldn't eat.
I'm putting I don't know. It's too broad.
I don't know because we haven't had all of those New Orleans dishes ourselves, but a lot of them do look good.
All right, next we've got noodles from Kung Fu Panda. The noodle dream.
Are they just noodles?
Yeah, just I mean apparently they're
noodles
like
are
really
delicious,
good.
but...
I'm gonna put this in B tier.
Sure.
Low B tier.
Yeah.
No.
Noodles are good, but just by themselves, there's a lot of room for improvement.
What about
a master noodler? It's true.
Oufs a la Ginny ava coco crispies. It's this food that
Oh, is that the thing that
Oliver eats that the girl
Jenna
made?
makes?
Yeah.
Is that her name, Jenna?
Yep. Ginny.
Or Jenny. That's cat food with like whipped cream on it. Hell no.
Ew, gross.
No, thank you.
F tier. Where's cat food on the F tier? Right there, next to the Bachelor Chow. Patrick's briefcase. It's just donuts.
Oh, with the donuts and ice cream.
Where is it though?
Yeah, where is it? Oh, there it is. Bottom, on the very bottom to the left.
There we go. I mean, it's just donuts and ice
I
cream.
mean, it's donuts and ice cream. We can't go wrong, but
I'm thinking C
I don't
tier.
know. They're sitting in a briefcase all day, and the ice cream's got to be pretty soupy by now.
Right. And this is what I get for working overtime. All right. Pawtucket Pat beer. So it's Pawtucket beer from.
Just more gross looking beer. No thanks. Oh, from the Family Guy beer? Hell no. It all looks gross to me.
No, thank you. Peach. James and Giant Peach.
Oh, the peach from James and the Giant Peach? That peach looks pretty
gross.
delicious.
You think it looks good? I thought it was kind of gross.
Well, as a kid, I thought it looked really delicious. I suppose it's been a long time since I watched it, so maybe it would gross me out now. But as a kid, I always thought it looked phenomenal.
The part right there,
So juicy. Yeah.
I've eaten many strange and scrumptious dishes in my time. Like
this movie was mesmerizing to me with the characters and the movement.
chili bugs and curried slugs and earwigs cooked in slime.
I don't know, it just looks like a really juicy, sumptuous peach. Look at that, it's all like smooth.
Crazy about mosquitoes on a piece of
That looks good.
It's just peaches, though. It's just peaches.
I know, but a good juicy peach is pretty good.
All right.
But you're right, it is just a peach. So maybe C tier.
C tier, like
I'd eat it.
right
I wouldn't eat it if I knew like all the bugs were in there, but if I was a bug, then
And-
that looks like a delicious peach.
Hey, there's a small British boy in my peach.
Gross.
Picnic basket. A picnic basket.
A picnic basket, but what is it? What's in there?
Anything. Possibilities. I don't know. It's too vague.
I don't know. Yeah,
A
too big.
picnic basket? I never had a food in a picnic basket.
Really?
Never.
Oh.
Maybe when I was a kid. Pickles from the Powerpuff Girls. So this is the
Hell
mayor's
no.
pickles.
No pickles.
The pickles, Mrs. Bellum.
Gross. No pickles.
I love pickles. Pickles dipped
What
in
if
yellow
they're
mustard.
pickles? What if they're sweet pickles?
What's that? Sweet pickles?
Mm-hmm.
Hate them.
I think they're sweet pickles.
Hate sweet pickles.
If it's the mayor's sweet pickles, then
The mayor is sweet pickle.
it's pretty disgusting.
Miss Bellum. Dude, she did not have to put up with that nonsense. All right, next we've got my glasses. They fell.
No.
Pie from Jimmy Neutron. Jib jab Jimmy jib jib the pie.
This is just like another one of the
Generic pies.
animated worlds where anything that comes out of this world does not look appealing.
Right. I'm gonna put this in like
Maybe
low C tier.
Yeah.
Right there. Pizza from All Dogs Go to Heaven. This stuff looked great. What's yours?
Yeah, it looks
Here's
pretty droopy.
mine.
But listen, there's like 3 pizzas in a row right next to each other, so and they all look kind of similar, and I don't know if I'd all put them in the same category. Isn't there also the TMNT pizza, and then the pizza from a Goofy movie?
Oh yeah, where they just rip into it and they get drippy cheese everywhere.
The pizza from a Goofy movie looks pretty good to me. All Dogs Go to Heaven pizza? I'm not really sure.
Hold on, I want to see the part
It's been a
where
while
the pizza
since I
comes
saw
out.
this movie. Look at those dog faces.
Very Don Bluethy.
Hey, hold it. Hold it.
It's all rubbery.
Yeah, it does look a little rubbery.
Hey! I want you kids to meet.
There's no sauce on that pizza. It's just like plastic cheese with bread.
Look how cheeky this Don Bluth girl dog is.
Yeah, with her like blue eyeshadow and her super red blush.
This kid.
Well, he's got the olive on his ear. I would eat that dog covered in all the cheese and the olive. Take a bite out of that puppy right there.
Don't eat me. That's yours.
Make it look pretty appetizing.
Biting his leg. Wait, the part where the dog's like, he's like wait, he wants food. Where is it?
Where?
Shouldn't be the more
Yeah.
I don't know. That pizza doesn't look that great to me.
Wrong. The lip biting.
That's a pretty funny image right here.
Capitalism.
the more you're gonna get.
Just that little puppy.
The different tints of the color of the pups. All right.
I don't know. The pizza doesn't look that good.
It does not.
I think there's better looking pizza than that.
It's cartoon pizza, and people are like, it looks so good because it's rubbery cheese. You like cheese, you like stretchy, melty cheese. All right, that's what you like, dummies. Someone's like, oh, Don Bluth's watching our stream. I've tried my best.
It's not that it looks bad. I just don't think it looks that great. When I think of the realm of cartoon pizzas, I think there's better.
Right there. Right there. All right, next we've got pizza from a Goofy movie.
Let me see the pizza from a Goofy movie because I think that one looks better, but let's see it if we can. I know it's like a really stringy, cartoony pizza, but I think it looks maybe a little bit more appealing. I love this movie so much.
You goofs come out with your hands up!
I love that part. It's great. Where's the pizza?
You're gonna see the pizza.
There it is. Hey,
Max! All right. I can't believe you, man. Whatever made you think your dad would fall for a stupid idea like that?
And you gotta fold it on top.
Stupid. Come on, it was
It's really cool, like how they animate it, but like it's just stretchy cheese.
really stupid. Changing the map.
I love
It does look a little
his face there. He's like, wait.
A stupid idea like.
This is stupid.
Come on, it was really stupid. Changing.
Like, what's he going in there to say or do with that face on? Wow. I would rather eat this pizza than the dog's pizza.
Yes, I agree. I'm gonna put it in. Put upper. I'm put lower C actually.
Yeah, lower C.
Actually,
yeah, I like that.
I might put it.
I would eat that above the Jimmy Neutron pies, above the donut for sure.
Right there.
Yeah.
Oh, right there. Okay. Next we've got pizza from TMNT.
I have to see what the pizza looks like.
There's
I mean,
far too many pizzas. They have like all kinds of pizzas.
So many pizzas.
I would say I don't know because there's too many pizzas from TMNT.
Okay.
They've got some pretty heinous shit where it's like pickles and mayo on pizza.
Ooh.
Like I'm not joking.
Yeah.
There's a great AVGN video where he actually tries all the different pizza combinations, and it's like there's some pretty
Was
bad
he
ones.
really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Let me see here. Dreams Rolf TMNT pizza. I'm pretty sure he did it. God, let me see.
Where he tried them?
Hey dudes, it's scarfing time!
So welcome to Michael.
Scarfing time.
So long ago.
When was this from? What year?
This is probably from like 2008 or 9 or something.
Aww.
Peanut butter and grape jelly.
Gross.
All right, Michelangelo, let's see how this is.
I mean, peanut butter and jelly just on pizza bread, or with cheese and sauce?
Kind of strange. Face it, bud. Peanut butter and clams is an acquired taste.
No,
Nah,
no, I don't want any of this pizza.
Yep, that's why I put
I
it
don't
in
want any of it.
the IDK category. It's too much.
I don't think so.
Ploppers from Futurama. I don't know what that.
I
Oh,
don't know.
oh, it's the episode with a little like those little like alien like eggs or whatever that like
Ew,
are gathered.
alien eggs.
They're like little deep fried chicken nuggets, but they're actually like little like talking fetuses or eggs or whatever.
Nope. Nope, nope, nope.
That's getting put in F tier. Right there. Pork butts and taters. No, F tier.
From Cow and Chicken, nothing coming out of that universe sounds good.
Nope.
Or looks good.
The ramen from Naruto. Ooh, wait, where is this? It's probably right there.
Is that?
Has to be.
I mean, ramen is pretty fucking good. If it's ramen out of anime, that's gotta be good.
I'm putting this in A tier.
Sure.
Right there.
I can't believe we've got nothing in S tier yet. Well, I mean, I know what's going to go in S tier, but I'm surprised we don't have anything in there yet.
Okay, it's Ratatouille. Come on. It made Anton Ego become not a jerk. Like,
I mean, I'd put it in A tier, but here's the thing. That's made out of, like, just vegetables. It's not made out of, like, pepperoni and meats like it looks. It's made out of, like, zucchini.
Yep, squashes.
It looks amazing. It looks beautiful. It looks delicious. I would eat it, but I'd put it in A. I don't know.
Put it right.
But maybe it deserves to be an S. I don't know. It's just my personal taste.
Well, don't let the narrative of the story because of like this being some magnum opus dish like change your opinion. So
I mean, it looks beautiful, it looks delicious, but I just know that it's just vegetables. It's like, it's not, it looks like pepperoni, but it's not.
right. Where's my roasted pepperonis? Remy's soup from Ratatouille.
That soup looks pretty fucking delicious.
Right there. Actually, it looks really tasty.
I don't really know what's in there, but it looks really good. It looks like the kind of soup that you could smell, and it would be amazing.
We gotta watch that scene where he makes it. Sorry.
Oh, yes. Man, I love Ratatouille.
It is so unbelievably good.
Such a
Where
good
is the soap?
Fistball.
That soup looks wonderful, and it
does.
looks like so much love and passion was put into it, so you know it tastes good.
Put it above the
For sure,
Ratatouille.
A tier. I'd rather eat that soup than the Ratatouille.
I'm surprised there's no S tier for us yet, where we're like, that's it.
I guess just because I know that there is better, and I see it, just down on the list.
We'll get to it. We got Reptar bars from Rugrats. That's just dumb candy.
It's just a chocolate bar that babies like.
Reptar bars. More like the land with no brains is more like it. I love Grandpa.
It's just a chocolate bar. So
Yeah, chocolate bar. Who cares? Reverse sandwich Lightyear. Oh, it's just a sandwich.
Something from Lightyear. Well, I never saw that, so
Yeah,
who
it's
cares?
Just like whatever.
I've given you any passes for this for this one Pixar.
It's like, yeah, it's a sandwich. Who cares? God, what a disappointment of a movie. Did Pete Docter was like, I guess we expected our audience to kind of get it. And it's like, bro, shut up.
Yeah, that's a lousy excuse.
Brontosaurus ribs.
I've never had dinosaurs, so I guess I'll never know.
We don't know. The Rib Witch from The Simpsons?
Is that like the McRib or something?
Looks like it. It's probably just a sandwich.
I don't know. Just a rib sandwich?
Yeah, but right there.
I don't know. Yeah, D is fine. I mean, I suppose I'd smell it.
Roast beef.
If it's roast beef
from How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Oh, it does look pretty good.
I don't know.
I wouldn't not take a bite out of it.
I put this in like upper D.
D is fine. I mean, yeah.
Right there.
It's not the most immaculate looking food.
That could be a who that he's eating. We don't even know it.
You say roast beast?
Roast beef.
Or is it roast beef? Were you saying roast beef? Beast? I didn't.
It's roast beast.
I didn't even notice that. I'm sorry.
But I didn't say it right either. Actually, my bad. Roast beef from Attack on Titan. That looks really tasty.
That looks really good.
That's gonna be an A tier at least. I'm thinking.
Oh, we said roast beef, but it's called roast beast, I guess.
Beast.
It's just like, did we say like the completely wrong thing?
Right there.
But no, that looks great. Yeah, we love like a pot roast. We love roast beef.
Love our meats.
Love meats.
All right, what about roast chicken or turkey from Tom and Jerry? So just the turkey, the cartoon turkey.
I mean, it looks good, but I don't know. And based off that picture, it just looks okay. Maybe C tier.
Yeah, C tier.
Yeah, it's good, but not phenomenal.
I think like right there. Oh, but red with peaches right there.
Yeah.
It's right there. Okay.
I'd rather eat pizza than that.
Let's do okay, sandwiches from Lilo and Stitch. This guy who's like always eats sandwiches.
Oh, the sandwich guy. I mean, he did make a lot of good looking sandwiches, but
yeah, but there's too many variety.
You're right. Fair enough.
There's some moments he made like really wacky sandwiches too. So
that's true.
Scooby snacks.
What is a Scooby snack? I've had like the gummy snacks, and they're just like regular sweet gummies. But what is a Scooby snack?
It says vanilla wafer cookies in the box.
Oh well, a vanilla wafer cookie, fine. I C tier.
Yeah, but I say C tier.
I wouldn't say no to a vanilla cookie.
Shaggy sandwiches from Scooby Doo.
All of his sandwiches.
It's also too much variety.
It's just too broad.
Look at this tall, the tall stack sandwich.
I love the look of a tall sandwich, but it's too hard to eat it. Like, you can't eat it like that. You just be eating it from like the middle.
It's a bunch of cartoon like propaganda.
Propaganda.
Because tall sandwiches are not good. When people do like look at my tall burger, I'm like, I can't fit my mouth around it. I don't care. It's bad.
Right. It's like I have to cut it in half, and then I have to like squash it down, and it gets all like greasy and messy, and
nope.
Yeah, just want to be able to eat it.
Right. Make it wider, not taller. Slurm is going right into F tier.
That's disgusting. No.
Right there.
Yeah.
Smurf berries.
Smurf berries? No.
It's obvious to Smurf
berry
berries.
off of a bush for.
Probably dies.
I just would not look at a berry on a bush and be like, yeah, I'll eat that.
90K.
All right.
Snoopy's Thanksgiving food. It's too much.
Just all of the Thanksgiving dinner?
It's like jelly beans.
I mean,
toast.
Yeah, I don't know.
The snow cones from Monsters, Inc.
No. They don't look that good.
Welcome to the Himalayas.
I mean, I suppose if you were frozen in the wilderness, or trapped in the frozen wilderness, and you had nothing else that tasted sweet, sure, those would probably be a delight, but we don't know what makes them lemon flavored. Like, where do the lemons come from? Where did lemons grow in this climate?
Spaghetti from Lady the Tramp. This is the night. It looks so good.
That spaghetti always looked really good.
I like how those guys, their business was so slow that night. They're like, yeah, let's just sing to some dogs.
Oh, I love that movie.
It's a good movie.
I'd say that was some good looking pasta.
I'm gonna put this in like potentially like right there. Actually,
yeah,
right there.
Yeah, that's some good looking pasta.
I'm so fucking hungry.
Yeah, I'm just like, damn, some pasta with meatballs.
Popeye's spinach. Ew.
Spinach out of a can? Hell no.
It's like F tier.
F tier. I don't care if it gives me super strength. It looks disgusting.
Actually, I might even go below that. All right. Krunk's spinach puffs might get.
I think that's an A tier at least.
At least.
They always looked so delicious to me, and I've always wanted to follow the Babish recipe to make them myself because they look really good.
My spinach puffs. Whoosh. They look really good.
And I've never tasted them, but I think they would taste really good. So.
Gosh. What the hell is this? Steak from Madagascar.
So that's when Alex the lion is like hallucinating that all of his friends are just big pieces of meat. I don't know, they don't look that great. They look like raw meat, and I like my meat to be a little bit more dead than that, so.
I'm gonna say
it's like living meat, so I'm gonna say F tier.
F tier. Well,
it's the same thing with the bow. It's like, no, it's just a little bit too alive.
Well, this food's a little bit too alive for me to eat. Steamed hams. Steamed hams. Steamed hams.
It's just crusty burgers.
Hams for the steam for the hams. Where he says that entire exchange is so fucking great. Let me look it up. Yes.
Well, Seymour, I made it.
It's the part where he actually says it.
I hope you're ready for mouth-watering hamburgers. I thought we were having steamed clams. No, I said steamed hams. That's what I call hamburgers. You call hamburgers steamed hams? Yes, it's a regional dialect.
It's like a purple champagne or something.
Upstate New York?
Yeah.
Really? Well, I'm from Utica, and I've never heard anyone use the phrase steamed ham.
Utica?
Oh, not in Utica. No, it's an Albany expression. I see. You know, these hamburgers are quite similar to the ones they have at Krusty Burger.
Pickles.
Oh, no. Patented Skinner Burgers. Old family recipe. For steamed ham.
What's the part where he's like, steam for the steamed clams we're having? Hold on, where is it? This part where he's like getting out is so good, where he's just like in the windowsill.
It's so absurd.
Wait, I think it's like right here.
What if... Delightfully devilish, Seymour. Stretching my... oh,
there you go.
Smoke. It's steam. Steam from the steamed clams we're having. Steamed clams.
So good. Steamed
They don't look great.
It's just crusty burgers, so like
it's just crusty burgers. If we're not gonna eat a regular crusty burger that I actually think does look good, then those are regular ass ones. No way.
No, thank you. Strawberry shortcake from Death Note. That looks delicious.
That looks pretty wonderful.
Ooh.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, A tier sounds pretty fair. It's hard to go wrong with a shortcake like that. It looks really good.
God, I can taste like the nice strawberry cream and just. I'm hungry. All right, so.
All right, here we go.
This is something I've been putting a lot of the broad strokes of food in the IDK category. Ryan has just Studio Ghibli listed as 1, and
really?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I
see the Howl's bacon and eggs, which I think is pretty fucking phenomenal.
Oh, that looks so good.
There could be no better bacon and eggs with like bread.
Big fat bacon slices, nice, slidey.
Thick, fluffy bread.
When he's cutting the bread up. We'll watch that scene in a bit. I'm gonna go ahead and give an honorary spot of S tier, being like, what? Let's just say this: Studio Ghibli food itself is like renowned for some of the best food ever animated.
Yeah.
So
I know that you and I were like specifically thinking of the food that the parents eat, because like you can't even tell what it is that they're eating, but it looks incredible.
Let me just find that scene.
But yes, if we're just doing a generalized Ghibli food, of course it's all S tier. Even the food that I wouldn't eat is S tier.
It's like little chickens and little
roasted
sacks.
chickens and these little dumpling sacks.
Little tube things.
It just looks so good.
The fish head doesn't look good to me.
I don't know. If it had good seasoning on it, I'd probably eat it.
Oh yeah, I got dropped from the video itself.
Yeah, that little chicken and those little
crab legs.
What the hell is that weird little like stack? It just looks so good.
They turn American here in a bit.
They turn American. Some broth like oozing out of it.
That's me after the stream.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm watching this and I'm like, man, I really wish I had some food right now.
That's me 4 hours from now.
Nah.
That's me right now. All right, yeah, Spirit Away gets S tier.
Alright, obviously S tier. SSS.
Szechuan sauce.
From Rick and Morty, no, fuck that stupid ass sauce. Come on.
Fuck it. Goodbye. Just dumb.
Okay, but I don't actually know what it. What is it, like sweet and sour sauce? What,
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know what it tastes like. So.
The tamales from Coco look really good.
Yes, I love a tamale. So.
I'm thinking A tier.
That's at A tier. Yeah, A tier for sure. Oh, it's teriyaki sauce. Okay, so. I don't know. It's good, but it's not like fucking teriyaki sauce from McDonald's. Who cares?
Right, exactly. All right, we're in the home run here. We got
All right.
Some of these things I don't think he listed. We'll have to play it out.
Okay.
Let's just we'll start trying to. Okay, like there's thrice ice cream or thrice cream from Chowder. I don't know what that is.
I've never watched Chowder.
So I don't know what that is. Together breakfast looks really good.
Yeah.
Except it's kind of.
Here's the thing. Popcorn with waffles is something I'd probably rather have. Because I like the sweet and salty. But I don't know. It doesn't look that great. It looks like it would give me a mad stomach ache.
Steven.
Aw.
What is this? Tortilla chip sombrero from Despicable Me 2.
Oh, from Despicable Me. I mean, it's just chips and guac, so that's pretty good, but you have to wear it as a hat. I don't know.
I think it's pretty average. I'll put it right.
Yeah. You don't even have queso, it's just guac. It's gotta have queso on the side too.
Right there. We got what is this from? Since it's transforming Furikake Gohan from Food Wars.
You thought it was mac and cheese.
That's what I thought too. I thought it was like an omelet.
I don't know what that is, so.
I don't know.
But it looks good. Whatever it is, it looks delicious.
We got the triple gooberry sunrise from SpongeBob.
It doesn't look that great. It kind of just looks like a banana split.
It's just ice cream.
Yeah.
Right
Can't go wrong, but it doesn't look that great.
We got this is like Lars's food.
Roll.
This looks really, really, really good.
That looks beautiful. It looks really delicious. And based off of what Babish did, it looks like a lot of love and effort needs to go into it. So, yeah, A tier for sure.
Put it right there. All right, and then we got the Ultimatum from Regular Show.
Oh, is that? Oh, that's a good burger.
It's a big old. Oh, that's the thing where it's like once in a century or like a 50 years or something like that.
Ooh. I mean, that's gotta be an A tier.
Yeah.
That's a pretty special looking burger, and it's just like one meat. It's not like every single meat, so it ruins the flavor.
I see if I can find it real fast.
Maybe. Yeah, let me see the. Might even give that like a higher option. I love a good burger. So. And it's a burger from a food too,
It's got ketchup from the Himalayas, so don't forget that.
I don't mind ketchup.
Cheeseburger stuffed inside a cheeseburger with 2 deep-fried cheeseburgers as buns, and then we add our special ketchup that we get from the Himalayas.
The Ultimatum is so amazing, it's only being offered once every 100 years.
Once every 100 years.
It's a chump. Right there.
A tier for sure.
Yeah. Right there.
Yeah.
All right, we've got the wasabi buffalo wings from The Simpsons.
Wasabi buffalo wings? I don't know, dude. I can't do wasabi.
Dude, that sounds like that'd be nightmarish.
I don't think so. I wouldn't eat that.
But right there, IDK. That'd be awful, actually. No, actually, that might be F tier. It sounds awful.
Yeah, I just don't think I could eat it. I feel like I could smell it and it would like burn my eyes and make me cry, and I'd be like, can't do it.
All right, there's something on this list that weren't listed, so we're just gonna have to do line of sight here. We got Abu's half-eaten bread from Aladdin.
No, a monkey took a bite out of it. I'm not gonna eat that bread.
Right, but it's Abu. He's being friendly.
Abu?
I'll put this in like F tier.
I mean,
Right
maybe
there.
if I was starving on the street and a monkey gave me his bread,
Just
sure.
eat the monkey. This
But no.
the broccoli pizza.
The broccoli pizza.
Awful.
And here's the thing. I think that broccoli and cheese tastes delicious together. But broccoli pizza, I don't know if I'd go for that.
Nope.
And it's from San Francisco, so you know it's just gross.
First the Hawaiians, and now you. I don't know what this sandwich is.
That's okay. I've seen a Babish episode where he makes that, and it looks pretty phenomenal, to be honest. I don't know what it's from. The devil horned sandwich, the brood witch is what it's called.
What's it from?
It's
Aqua Teen Hunger Force. This is the... Oh,
I've never watched it, but
the sun-dried tomatoes. Yeah.
it looks good. I don't really know what's in it though.
Apparently, if you eat all of it, like I think you get controlled by a demon.
Oh shit. Well, maybe I only eat. That's like a sandwich so big I could only maybe eat half of it, and then I'd have to call it quits.
Well, that's the joke. Is like Shake doesn't eat the tomatoes, and so like the demon's like, you should eat the tomatoes. He's like, nah.
Okay, I could vibe with that because I also would not eat the tomatoes.
I don't know. There's a few things that I'm gonna go and toss to the side because I don't know what they are. We got like this burger. I think it's from The Simpsons right here.
That looks like Simpsons. It looks like a
egg
burger, but we've got better burgers to rank here.
We got these little purple things from Chowder. I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is, but it looks like gross.
Get the big old cupcake from Dragon
From
Tales.
Dragon Tales? Nah.
Sorry, I'm just tossing some.
I'd rather eat Arthur's dad's
cake.
baking than that. We
get the.
I don't want to eat. Don't say that. Don't say that I'd rather eat Arthur's dad's cake.
It's delicious. We got the Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Fantastic Mr. Fox. What are they eating? Like little pizzas or cookies or something?
Wasn't it always like turkey or chicken they wanted?
They look like little cookies or something.
I can't recall.
It doesn't say on the list.
No, the list is. He didn't finish the rest of it. Ryan. Stolen ginger snaps. Well, I mean.
Is that what they are?
I'll probably put them in lower C. Right there.
There's cookies.
Then we got two of. Oh, it's buttered toast is what Ed's eating. Yeah, it's gross. Put them right.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Right there. Actually, I'll put that a little bit lower because it's Ed, so it's probably be a lot worse.
It's just it comes out of Ed and Eddie. Nothing coming out of that world looks good.
The pretty patties.
Pretty patties looks gross. They're burgers that have like paint flavor.
Right there. Put it right next to the Krabby Patty.
You eat it? You would eat it?
I'd try it.
All right.
Same thing with the jelly patty. I just put it right there.
Actually, and again, I don't like sweet and savory, but I think I would at least try the jelly patty because I don't know, they make it look really appetizing somehow.
They do. It was cartoon food. We got Simba eating the slug. Hakuna Matata. It's a bug. I'm eating it.
Listen, if it's like fried or something, I would try it. But just a raw bug, I just really wouldn't want to. I'm not man versus wild here. I can't do it. I just don't want to.
I would eat it before a lot of these other things, but like, where would it be? Where would I hit cat food? I eat cat food before a bug.
I think I would sooner eat a bug than I would eat cat food.
If it's dry cat food.
No, I think I would sooner eat a bug. I'd probably like. But have you seen that Man versus Wild episode where he takes a bite of the grub and it like pops and bursts all over the camp? Oh.
Yep, I saw that.
Oh, I just can't imagine doing it. It's...
Well, I guess Spike from Land Before Time isn't listed, but that grass looked phenomenal. It would have gotten
that grass
S tier. Hold on, let me find that. Let's find the scene.
It looks so like crispy and so appetizing.
Let me see.
Oh, I haven't seen this movie in so long. Oh, the sounds that he makes just sounds so good.
we gotta rewatch the movies for a video in the future.
Oh gosh, yes, dude.
The music's so good here with the
Yeah. Oh, so crunchy.
It's the sound effects.
It sounds like he's eating like potato chips or something. That looks so good.
That's just me at 3 a.m. with a bag of cheese.
A bag of cheese.
I'm like,
Wait,
hold on. Hold on. Try to get just right.
Your face when you pop open the bag of cheese.
Yeah.
Holy.
That's really well animated. Wait, hold on. I gotta give him this big old mouth. Ah.
Just God, it just sounds so satiating.
All right, so that would have gotten like upper A tier.
For sure.
These are two. Baby, let me drive my chive. Is that what this is for this one?
Baby, let me chive your car burger. So it's like chives with pickles on a burger.
I'd eat that.
And I wouldn't care for the pickles, but this like the chive mayo sauce or whatever sounds pretty good.
Right there, below the Luther burger. What's this right here? He's just talking to a burger.
So that's from the movie. That's just basically like a bacon and egg burger. So that's like S tier for me.
That sounds really good, actually.
I love like a breakfast burger, so that's S tier. I'd eat the shit out of that.
I'm gonna put it right there in A tier.
That's fine.
And then we got Hal, which gets S tier.
That's S tier, 100%. Like no doubt.
Let's find the clip.
May all your bacon burn.
Here we go. God, it looks so good. Look at that food. Look at it.
Cheese, the eggs, the cheese, and
squash, tomatoes.
There's potatoes, even with like the little roots.
Sausages.
You just gotta shave off those little roots and chop that potato up, and yes. Ugh.
Even get some of the burnt parts of the egg on the side. That's so great. Well, good attention to detail.
You can taste how crispy it is on the edges. Yum.
Yeah, this is I think that's our list then. Studio Ghibli films in general just kind of take it because it's Studio Ghibli. They basically made us go, hey, that food looks good.
They own it for sure.
Howl's Moving Castle gets a little bit of honorary mention along with that.
I would put Bob's like breakfast burger in S tier because I would eat that like every single day if I could. I love a breakfast burger.
Breakfast burger then. We got a bunch of things from Food War. I feel like the Ratatouille one's a bit controversial because folks will be like, it's Ratatouille. And it's like, yeah, because you're basing it off of the reaction from the characters from the movie. But if it's just like you and me, I'm like, yeah, it looks really good. I'd probably put in mid A tier.
Yeah, like it looks beautiful. It looks like it smells wonderful. But I feel like I would take a bite out of it and be like, oh man, this isn't pepperoni. This isn't like salami. It's if it's just squash, then I need to, if it was like squashes paired with like some thick cuts of salami or something, yeah, that would be amazing. But I still think that Kronk's puffs look wonderful, but I've never tasted them, so I really can't say.
God, I've had Spanish puffs. They're so good.
They are good?
Yes. Nice and
flaky. I have them someday. I want to make them. Could make like the puff pastry and spinach and what goes into them, like spinach and cheese, probably.
It's like I think there's cheese. No, I don't think there's cheese in spinach puffs.
Well, I would put cheese in them because spinach and cheese together is really good.
It's a winning combo. Cheezers, cheese sandwich here for top of beer.
I might even put that cheese sandwich. That cheese sandwich looks so freaking good. Grilled cheese looks amazing.
Steve with his little bagel salmon cream cheese sandwich. Get like Sonic with his chili dog, the Naco. A lot of regular show representation. C tier, I think it's fair. It's a lot of the just, you know, it's cartoon food. That's it. Because it's like C's like cartoon food, and then B's like, okay, that's good looking cartoon food. And then A tier is like really good cartoon food. And then S tier is like, we define cartoon food.
Yes.
D tier is like, oh,
D tier is just like
bad looking cartoon food.
I wouldn't I wouldn't kick it out of bed, I guess, but
would he kick it out of bed?
the
Pretty patties.
Yeah, the pretty patties I would straight up not taste. The Jawbreaker I would not taste. That looks like disgusting to me.
Alamo beer, Homer's Duff beer, Paul Tuckett, you know,
none of those beers look good.
Just beer. And F tier is just abhorrent, where it's like gross. It's almost like I can't even eat it. Some of F tier I could at least try, but like at a certain point, I think I would say around after Popeye spinach from a can, I'd be like, I can't eat any of this.
Yeah, like the broccoli pizza, I probably would try it, but I just don't think I would like it. I'd rather have like spinach on a pizza. Like spinach and cheese on a pizza is pretty good, but like steamed broccoli on a pizza, I don't know.
Sounds awful. Yeah, I can do all of this from Bobby's little cheese tower all the way down to Popeye spinach, but when it's a stick of butter, no. And everything else from that point onward, I would not eat if I can avoid it.
Yeah.
Which I know the meat every meat burrito is controversial because like we did our research. It's you don't want to eat that. It's every meat. But yeah. Any final thoughts or takes on the list?
No, I think I've given all my thoughts, to be honest. I wish we could have just talked more about Ghibli food.
Me too.
Because even though like obviously all of it is S tier, I could have gone on, you know, I could have delved into.
Oh, it could be its own video.
So good.
Well, I think that's it for tonight's tier list, folks. We'll have this thing up on the highlights channel. I think we're gonna wrap it up.
All right. Well, that was fun.
All right.
Talking about food.
Folks, thank you for joining us. We'll be back with another tier list. We have got some other tier lists with like Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon villains, but we've been doing the villain stuff kind of hard, so we want to take a step back and do like cartoon food. And we'll be back. We'll be back here in a few days on Thursday for a movie night, and then yeah, we'll probably play some more Night in the Woods this weekend. So
yes.
Yeah, I think that's the plan. All right, folks, thanks for the follows, donations, the bits. Pardon me, I just burped. For just showing up in general. You all have a good night. We'll talk to you later.
Bye.